So hello there everyone, and welcome back to another video of some F1 2018 game news. As you can see by the title, the pricing has been revealed, and there's also a couple of other features that I'm going to talk about that has been rumoured about. I've been going through also some various YouTubers' videos, and of course websites to see what everybody's doing. Most of the reaction is the same. Obviously, most articles are quoting the Cody's blog or press release, which is pretty much the same. But definitely, there are one or two things that you may have missed that I'd like to bring to attention in this video. But let's get on to talk about the pricing. So as you can see on your screen now, this is from Amazon. Obviously, it's the same price on Game. I checked for each one. It's $54.99 currently for Xbox One, PS4, and I'll talk a little about the PC separately in a moment. But judging that artwork, there's been no trailer. Yep. There's been no images. There's been nothing. There's not even a proper artwork yet, and they're already shipping the game out. Now, that to me means that they're keeping this secret for some big reveal, and I don't know what. It's not on the Xbox or PS4 or any of those Steam stores for digital download yet. I imagine that will come sometime after E3, somewhere it's probably the end of June, I imagine, when that might make an appearance onto the Xbox and PS4 and Steam stores, respectively. So if that's the way you do, that's the way I do. So if I notice it that's in there, then I will let you know. Definitely, that is definitely the pricing for $54.99. Obviously, if you're Prime, and you can save £2 on it. I think Game have a similar deal as well, saving £2. It's not really, in this day and age when we've got a whole load of things wrong with our country in Britain. £2 isn't much. I don't know what the pricing is going to be in the United States. I imagine it's going to be the same. If you're an Australian viewer or European viewer as well, euros. I think euros is about the same. It's going to be a little bit more than that. But definitely, you don't just need. Well, you can just go on to Amazon yourself. But I can tell you, it's going to be around. What's the exchange rate like? The last time I checked the exchange rates was last year sometime. But I think the euro is about 1.2 or something like that. So it's going to be about 65 euros or something like that. My maths, I'm just guessing here, and about maybe $70 for this is the Xbox One, the PS4 version, which you can see on your screens now. It's the same version. It's the same price. Now, one thing I should note to you, headline edition. So, first of all, we had this hashtag make headlines, which is sort of the game's slogan for 2018. Now we got the headline edition. So we got to wonder whether or not this edition is going to have more in it, more content in it than the version that's going to be available for release. So is there going to be a standard version of F1 2018 after its release? Remember back to last year, the 2017 classic car, the MP4-4, the 88 Senna's car, that was a DLC, but if you bought it on pre-order, you got that included. So I'm wondering if Codemasters are going to do something similar this year. What they're going to do is a mystery at the moment. I'm sure it's going to come clear now. Now, the PC version is only £40. Yeah, £40. That's it. So, here's my question for you Codemasters. You can't mod on Xbox and PS4, which means that you get bored of the game quicker and then you wish you'd bought the PC version so you could mod at a later stage. What's in it for buying the Xbox version over the PC version? I don't know, to be honest. If somebody knows why the PC version is £18, well, it's not £18, it's 54 minus 39, so £15 cheaper. Why is it £15 cheaper when you can do more on the 2080 on the PC version? Excuse me. I mean, 2017 was like this as well, so this isn't a new thing, but it should be noticed that PC people, you'll need it's going to be cheaper for PC. So if I were you, yep. If you're undecided what platform you should be buying from 2018, I think it's simple. If you got yourself a good PC, and I mean not potato like mine, I mean a PC that can run all the graphics, it can run all the graphics that an Xbox One X can do. Well, not an Xbox One X because I know 4K, but an ordinary Xbox One. Let's take it. An ordinary Xbox One, if your graphics card is as good as that, and then obviously all the stuff renders correctly, etc., as expected, compared to an Xbox or PS4, then really go for the PC version. It's cheaper and you can mod. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to mod the game after Aris's outburst, by the way, at the end of last year, when we couldn't, the game wouldn't save. So I'm sure that the game, they won't go back on their word, but be prepared for something to happen about modding. We'll have to wait and see when the game is released about that. But if you got a good PC, go for the PC version. Definitely, it's cheaper. And you can mod the game when you get bored of it, because you will get bored of it. There is still far too little for you not to playing the game all year round. So yes, that's my little rant over about PC costing £15 less in the Xbox version. Let's go and bring you some other news that was released on some of the websites. So my first article comes from PC Games Net. Now, obviously this is all the articles, the links to them will be all in the the description below, excuse me. But as you can see, there's stuff similar to the stuff that I focused on in the release video. So if you haven't seen the release video, I'll endeavour to leave an eye sometime around in this video. Just click the eye anytime in the video and it should take you to that video should you have not caught up with the video. I should have mentioned that earlier, apologies for that. But one thing I should read, I'll read the last paragraph only. It says, details are a little light on F1 2018 at the moment, but Jill adds we should expect to see many other great enhancements get announced between now and the game's release. We could potentially mean VR support. Now, I need to expand on what they mean about this, because there is another article relating to VR support, because there was rumours that VR support was going to be in F1 2017 after it was included in Codemasters' Dirt 4 game. But then they of course decided against using DR4 support because they didn't want it to ruin the game. I mean, the game, you know how bad the game is already, so... But if they want this to immerse the gameplay, VR support might be the way to go. We'll have to wait and see if they do include that or not. They already include that Tobii eye tracking thing, so they're already halfway there. They just need to get the VR virtual reality headset support ready, and then if you are fortunate or have enough money to be able to afford one of them and have a device that can support it, then you will be good to go. Now, the second article I'm going to bring you, I can't remember what this is, where this is from. Car and Bike, I think it is. But yes, definitely one thing to notice is personalization, which I forgot to mention. So that's definitely coming back. Personalization, as opposed to being called a Red Bull driver or a Toro Rosso driver or whatever it will be for me, it will be a Sauber driver. They actually call you now. In the old F1 games, they used to have nicknames, but they don't think they ever used to quote you as that nickname. So, if they could, if the nicknames are coming back and they're going to get used, so for example, it will be like Hamilton qualifies in first, and alongside him is the Professor in the Red Bull. That could be something that's more personalised, but yet is still generic. Obviously, we're not at the stage yet where David Croft can pronounce your own individual name and make it up on the spot. That's still going to be at least 50 years in the future. But this would definitely add it more personal. It will definitely make it more personalised, and especially if you get to choose the nickname for that, then that will definitely be, and also change that nickname over time. So in one race you can be called the Professor, in the other race you can be called the Rainman. So it's stuff like that you can not only change this. So instead of being called a Red Bull driver for 50 races in a row, or Toro Rosso driver, how many races I did with Toro Rosso in my 2017 career. So yes, definitely. This one also is the only. I'll read the second paragraph. The expanded career mode holds special importance for the blah, 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 blah. The feature previously allowed you to have allowed the virtual avatar to have press interactions, which was removed in 2012. So this is the only article I can find that actually specifically names press interactions in the forms of interviews. So if you want to see an interview, if you're not familiar with the old F1 games, I'll leave another eye at the top with a link to 7 things that were removed from the F1 games that Codemasters should put back video. That has some footage in there, in that video of it, so go and check that out if you're not familiar. But definitely, I would say interviews are definitely coming back. And personalisation, we'll have to wait and see what extent, whether it's just a list of names that Crofty says, or whether we have nicknames like they used to do back in the old F1 games. Now, the final article comes from Germany, and this article is all in German. Okay, so I've been on to Google Translate and translated this into German. Now, they've explained a couple of things here. If you read the third, if we excuse, fourth paragraph down, that's the face scans being 1, F1 2018 2, UCAN 3, and one reason for the delay in the flow of information is the certainty that the fact that the cars of the new F1 season were not presented till the end of February. In respect, developers would have to be able to divulge content earlier. However, the question that most people face whether Codemasters will be able to tackle the issues and the bugs predecessor, blah 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 blah. And obviously, multiplayer mode being criticised as well. And then there mentions about being esports specific. But definitely, that's an interesting point. Obviously, we've had these new Halo designs, so we wouldn't. Codemasters, now, I don't know if there's a standard Halo thing, but I presume that Ferrari, I mean, you've seen Ferrari get banned for those wing mirrors, but something like that. They don't want to have what happened last year with the shark fins not being personalised in time for the release of the game. They want to have the Halo already personalised, ready for the day one release. So that is something to mention. Also, the top two paragraphs, face scans were done at Barcelona as well. So it'd be good if we had better face scans. I think some of them aren't the best, but renewed face scans with modern technology definitely means that we don't end up with the FIFA faces that we sometimes see, where people just don't look like the people there and they're more generic than ever. So if they're all getting face scans, that is good news for us, and definitely to try and bring more immersion into the game. So yes, that is it for this game news. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I have another video coming soon, which I need to go and record sometime later in the week. So what this will be is some classic cars from 2013 that weren't in the 2018 game, taking a look at them and seeing which ones that I would like to see come back, if any, or if Codemasters made the right call. Third eye now, really, and top right hand corner will be the previous video about some game news about 3 classic cars that could possibly be in the game. So if you don't know what they are, go and check out the eye and check out that video, which will tell you all about them and all my views about them. But yes, that's my plan, and then also there's going to be some career mode and some Need for Speed coming out later in the week. But I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more F1 2018 game news. Obviously a trailer is overdue at this point, so we might see it. They expect before E3, but I think it's going to be after. And I think it'll be the end of June, possibly even start of July, before we actually see a trailer and any footage at all. I don't know if the beta... It depends if the beta testing gets delivered then out to people, then we might see something with that release. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.